Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today we are going to be going over the Mojo Battle Pet Farm. Now this one is located in Zul'Aman, and for those who don't know, Zul'Aman is located within the Ghostlands, which is in the Eastern Kingdoms. Now what you're going to be wanting to do is, it is an heroic dungeon, so for obvious reasons it's going to be heroic. Once you're actually in, if you haven't done this before, you just say we are ready to Volge in, and we have to run over to the gong. Basically we have to hit it at the same time in order for it to actually work, and then we can then jump in and then start the actual game. So what we'll do now is, we'll just keep clicking it and just hope Volge in actually does his thing at the same time, and then it will open it all up for us. Now, this doesn't actually take that long in order to do, so just be prepared for that. And when you go out and reset it, you will have to actually redo this again. Now, what we'll be doing now is we'll run in, and there are a load of Armani Guardians. Do not worry about them. All you're going to be really wanting to do is killing all of the actual trash mobs, and what we'll be doing then is just running over to the center of the map. This is where you'll be wanting to kill a load of the trash, so what we'll be doing is killing a load of them and looting. Make sure to be very careful not to kill any of the frogs on the ground. This is because we can then jump ahead and do all of our different types of stuff. So just make sure about that. And the thing of note that we will be farming for with the trash is the Armani Hex Sticks. Now this removes an Armani Hex from a forest frog, and pretty much this is how you get a hold of the Mojo Battle Pet. What you'll be wanting to do now is, once you've actually cleared all of the trash, we'll be wanting to go over to the frogs on the ground right here, and you'll be wanting to use an Armani Hex Stick on that, and I've already pre-done a load. So what you'll be wanting to do, you can actually go in, it will actually can summon a vendor and all that stuff, and ivory container, that is ivory, right? And you can actually buy a BOE, so hollowed bone for some reason, and we can see from that vendor, open it up, and it can give me some volcanic potions, helpful. And what you keep doing is just using the Armani Hex Sticks on all of these, and you can then see which ones you can actually get. And sometimes you can be really lucky and get Mojo, sometimes you don't. And basically if you have the add-on rarity, it will actually tell you if you can actually get it or not. But don't forget to actually get the blue items, as they can contain different things, such as like cards of fortune and all that jazz. So we can have some luck in doing that, so to speak. Now what you'll be wanting to do now is just following through and just trying to see if you can get hold of any more of these actual battle pets. So we'll just keep killing them and keep trying to get hold of any more Armani Hex Sticks. So overall we can then gather up a load of things. Now be prepared, you may not get Mojo on the first try. Now Mojo actually does drop for a fairly decent amount of gold, and overall is actually kind of helpful. So what we'll do is we'll just do the next ones. Remember that these ones are actually neutral, so they won't actually attack you. It's only the other guys that will attack you, and you just keep using these lovely things on the flat floor and all that stuff. And sometimes they actually can drop money on the floor and all of that jazz, which is helpful, and then you can open it up and get like Armani little unique items that you can sell on the auction house as well. So that's basically what you're doing for this farm. You're basically running around and you're clicking on the frogs, and then you're just trying to get a hold of the Armani Hex Sticks and all that stuff. So trying to get a hold of this battle pet. Now that does mean you're going to have to kill a load of trash, which is kind of annoying and kind of not annoying. But at the end of the day, I find this to be quite a fun farm in order to do if you just have a few minutes to kill and you don't really want to do an awful lot. So basically killing all these guys will actually give you the Armani Hex Sticks as well, and it's basically just keeping that momentum up in order to try and get a hold of these Hex Sticks. and at the end of the day it's not that hard in order to do. Now bear in mind you can actually go kill the bosses and get hold of the Armani Warbear when actually doing this, so that is something you may want to bear in mind also. Now don't forget to actually pick up the treasure chests that are all dotted around the floor, as well as they can give you some random stuff as well, and you don't want to miss out on that type of stuff because some of them can actually be worth a lot of gold. Now obviously the Armani charm of Raging Defender is yeah, that's a fake value, by the way. 12,000 gold for that charm defender. No, it's not going to be like that. If you look at the region sell rate, well, the region sell average, it's at 166 gold if it was to sell. So at the end of the day, hyperinflated prices, do not get misled with that type of stuff. But other than that, not too bad. I find this farm to be quite fun, and at the end of the day all you have to do is run out and reset the instance for you to actually reset all of the actual frogs on the ground. So really not that hard in order to do. And like what I said earlier, you can just kill all of the trash, just don't kill the bosses. And when you're actually farming this up, you can gain all of the aggro from the war bears as well, and try and see if you can get a hold of any other different types of transmog or Armani Hex Sticks. We've got more Armani Hex Sticks. But basically the idea is to pretty much just kill a load of these guys, get the Hex Sticks, and then just use that on the frogs. Now I'm currently going to just be taking on trash, and I'm not going to kill any of the bosses. This is because basically if I kill any of the bosses, that actually locks me for the day, and I won't be able to restart and retry trying to get a hold of Mojo. Now for obvious reasons, Mojo's okay to get a hold of, it just takes a couple of attempts, well more than a couple of attempts, but you get my point. Basically it's because I've been covering this farm quite a bit, I wanted to make a little guide on how you can actually get a hold of Mojo. So that being the case, let's just try our luck with our last two Armani Hex Sticks from some of the trash, and then if we get lucky, we get lucky. It'd be amazing if we got lucky and we actually got it. But aside from that, that is basically what is going on. And I actually just got an achievement. Hex Mix is unhex all of the potential hex victims in Zulaman. So yeah, there we go. And let's just try and see what we can actually do. Do we get Mojo? No, we don't. And we can just, and we've got Mojo. Actually, we got Mojo. There we go. We have the battle pet, we have the achievement, and actually I'm pretty damn happy at it. After 11 attempts we got Mojo. He's in our bags. We don't need to try that much anymore. And you can learn Mojo, obviously. Go into your pet journal and then put in and cage. That wasn't that hard actually, that was quite easy. Now the region market value average is at 7,000 gold, or the market value average for me is 5,446 gold. That's taken us like less than 10 minutes in order to do. So definitely worth it. And going out and resetting the instance and all that jazz. So by the way, as a person that likes to keep a hold of all of his battle pets and all of that stuff, I'm actually going to keep Mojo as part of my characters. But other than that, this farm is basically what's actually going about. You just come in here, unhex all of the guys, you get an achievement, and I got the battle pet. Have a lovely rest of the day guys, and I shall see you on the next video, which will be tomorrow.